Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's now the middle of summer, July 2014, and it's time to take a look at our net worth and see how we did for the last 30 days. So jumping into July, gross income for the month was $3,494, the exact same as April. That's a funny coincidence. Um, this was another month where I did pick up all 4 weekends this month. So that makes, I think this is my fourth month in a row now. So it's been 120 days straight working without a day off. So pretty exhausted at the moment. But I'm still not even satisfied with that. Pretty motivated, pretty hungry right now, seeing all the progress that I'm making. So maybe 1 to 3 days a week this month. I was coming in at around 4 a.m. To 8 a.m. and working some 12-hour days. So I'd do 4 a.m. to 8 a.m., go to school from 9 to about 2:30, then go back in, and I'm still on second shift. So I work 3 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. So just had a couple shifts each week where I was doing 12 hours, and so that helped me. I averaged about 60 to 64 hours a week this month. So plus going to school full time. So I a little bit exhausted, but I'm happy to see the progress that I am making. So we'll see how that impacted our net worth this month. Had to be pretty good. Taxes, I paid $740, 73 cents in taxes this month. 401k, I put $174.70 in there. And then for take home pay, 2,578 and 57 cents. So pretty good month. The exact same as April. That's yeah, very funny coincidence. But yeah, for 2014, I've made $22,000, $46,000 in taxes, 8,400 or sorry, $840 in my 401k, and then I've taken home 16,000. For lifetime totals, I've made 45,000, just under 10,000 I paid in taxes, 840 in the 401k, and I've taken home $34,000 so far. So, a couple other updates for work. I told everyone last month that I finished my second machine qualification, and so that should be moving me up to $15 an hour, where currently I'm at $13.65. Um, I don't think that's going to happen. Even though that I have the qualifications and I'm providing that value to the company, there are some. I'm by far the youngest person that works there. Right now, I'm 20 years old, and most of the people that I work with are in their probably 50s, 40s, and 50s. A lot of them have worked there 4 or 5 years, and they're still at level 3, which is the same level that I am, and they've still not finished their qualifications. And so I think it's going to kind of hurt the culture if I come in and I immediately get level 4 and all of them are still stuck at level 3. And so I think there'd be some animosity against me for me moving up so fast. But it's comical. I actually finished my third machine qualification this month, and so I'm actually halfway to level 5, even though I'm a level 3, and I should be finishing my fourth machine qualification in August or September, and so that would put me at a level 5. So I'm just going to see how that goes. I'm not sure if they're going to move me up or not. It's a little bit frustrating that I'm providing the value to them and just no, not getting the pay for it. But I guess I understand the circumstances behind that. But um, yeah, so that's kind of it for this month. Other than that, I'm just looking for some houses in the meantime. I've been looking for a house that I can move into. I have tried calling a couple banks. They pretty much just laugh at me on the phone when I tell them my situation, and so yeah, they're not. I've not been approved for a mortgage or anything like that. So I'm just going to keep trying and keep looking and keep calling different loan companies and see what's out there. So. All right, let's jump into our net worth here. So for 401k, it's now at $1,185. So I broke that four-figure mark this month, which is good to see. Made another car payment this month, so it brought it down to $5,299. Um, I paid a little extra this month on the car, just a few $100s, but nothing too crazy. For cash, I am now at $14,346. So I saved almost $2,000 this month. So really, really had a good month. Once again, didn't hardly spend any money on anything. So Um, yeah, it feels good. And if you see, my net worth is now 5 figures. So I'm at $10,232. So we increased our net worth 2,700 ish, somewhere in there this month. So pretty good month. I think that's probably the best month I've had so far. But I'm curious. Let's see where we were at the beginning of the year. So January 1st, we were at, oh my goodness, at minus 1,600. And even at the end of January, we were still negative. And then now, within 6 months, I'm at $10,000. That's unbelievable. So I've actually saved almost $12,000 in 6 months. So it put me on pace for $24,000 in net worth gains this year. So um, I think the moral of the story, the overtime that I'm working is paying off. It sure does suck to work that much and go to school that much, but it's pretty motivating to see the progress that I'm making here. So, okay, for the moment of truth. So, am I going to hit my goal pace? So, I am at negative $26,989. So, I made up $1,500 this month. So, my goal is to become a millionaire by the age of 30, and I would need to be at about 36,000, these two numbers combined here, right now to be on pace to become a millionaire by 30. So, but made huge progress compared to last month. So at one point I was negative 30,000, and then now I'm at negative 26,000. So I'm moving in the right direction. I'm going to keep working these overtime shifts. I'm going to keep trying to come in early. I may actually have an opportunity that I can sneak into at work next month. So um, my degree, it will be in engineering, and we have a group that does like facilities maintenance on the building. And when we go into shutdown, facilities maintenance gets extremely busy, and they ask for help from a lot of people. So I'm going to see if I can talk to some higher ups this month and try to help the facilities maintenance team next month while they're in shutdown. And I bet I can rack up a ton of overtime and actually provide some value to that group. And maybe, maybe that can be a group that I can work in more long term. So but yeah, that's kind of the short-term goals. Look for a house to purchase, see if I can help facilities maintenance, keep paying down the car, keep working extra shifts, and keep going to school. So that's really it for the end of July. So thank you all for joining me in the video today. Last month's and next month's videos are on the screen right now. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, things that you'd like for me to include in future videos or questions that you have, list them down in the comments below and I'll get back to you as fast as I can. Thanks everyone, and we will see you in the next video.